What up, it's your boy Dvrth again with another video. Today we're here with Hunter x Hunter episode 139. Last episode was insane. Well, let me say this. Last episode was really confusing. We were introduced to another character, another Zoldyck, which almost breaks the world in a lot of ways. And to be fair, as I said during the discussion, I might be thinking about it too hard, which is something that I do often. So it's totally plausible, but to me, this character breaks the world in a lot of ways. It does one of the two things. They do one of the two things. She either breaks the world or she is something that could expand the storytelling of the world a little bit more. I don't know which one it is, but we're about to find out. So we're gonna hop straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to net in, it's always my social media. Links going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Links going to be in the description for that as well. So with all that being said, let's get our we also have Discord if you want to join that. Let's get our headphones, make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, that is loud as fuck. Damn, got my nigga a little bit of whiskey. Okay. Oh goddamn. Change the life. Okay. Yeah, that time there were two major. There were 13 confirmed dead. Oh my god. Yeah, see, like I said, did kill him for Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Also, I think I can watch this now. If I'm wrong, god damn it. But I think I can watch this now. Okay. Kind of cool. I like the animation on this one so far. Actually, very different from anything. Yeah, this animation is like very different from anything that we've seen so far. In the OPs at least. It's so much detail. Oh, hey. It's my dog. I guess that's why I couldn't watch it, because it had Aluka in the background. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, Aluka was in there. Why? Why is he so fucking? Why is he so fucking? Why was that butler so big? Why was so fucking beefy? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's insane. That butler was fucking huge. That lady was huge. Oh my god. Okay. Can't trust that. I swear to God, Miluki's like, I hate that guy. He's such a bitch. Oh, it's the dog before he became a. Oh, never mind. I fucking lied. He's still a demon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're a sick fuck. You're a sick fuck. Ah, bro. Miluki's such a sick fuck, bro. Okay. Bunch of different rules. Paradise. Many people. Okay. Speak to me. There's a training facility and the exact. Okay. Every butler in her class. What? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. What? Me with her mother for half an, so not very long. So it only happens to people that you care about? Did we learn that in the last episode? Two sides of the same coin. This is, I think this is a new information, or I'm stupid and wasn't paying attention. Her or her classmates. Wait, what? Oh shit! Oh, what? So brothers aren't allowed to have relationships or they're killed. The first incident made it clear that power was dangerous. What? So did they keep her away so that she wouldn't love her? Wait, no, that would make wait. I may just be confused. Go grant four of Lucas' requests. You must pay with your life. Okay. When the, oh god, the person you love most will die. Okay, so that's for when it's two people. Oh, with the order you spent. Oh, it's just a chain of death depending on who you love most. Depending on how many people. Oh, that okay. I get it. I get it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So it is, and then have the split of the ice to. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that would be kind of a loophole, right? Because then that would mean that Gon would die regardless. Like if Gon uses his uses Aluka's power. Wait, no. Wait, am I tripping? He's gonna make it. I I'll just have. I don't know, man. He'll have someone else make the wish, but attempt to fulfill it himself. Okay. But if he does, okay, so if he does that, oh, oh, she's adorable when she's not killing people. Oh fuck. or exceeds it. Really? I mean, yeah. Okay. And kill. Okay. I mean, yeah. Basically saying that this is a very, very difficult wish to fulfill, and that's why it's going to be. Damn, that's a hard. That was a hard picture, or not picture. The hard angle of Hisoka. Their sword gun will still die. Yeah. Huh? Oh. He's- huh? Oh man. Yeah. He, bel he believes that he's the one that's most loved. He's oh my god. Killua going at me. Result. Okay, yeah. Because it'll once again be that chain reaction of deaths. Okay. That's funny though. He was like, and then I'll die. Nah, Gon would die again. What? That's funny. Oh man. Oh god. I love Hisoka and Illumi. They are excuse me? Oh word? Uh, 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 what the fuck? I, I'm so sorry. I should be reading this, but I couldn't even focus on what the fuck they were saying. I must be we blasted his fucking shit off. Hello? Hello? And all right, because like he added that rule that like people that lose their license can still have reserve their right to vote. And what the fuck just happened? I don't give a fuck about any of this. I don't give a fuck about any of this right now. The election is cool, but except suggestion. That is a really good defense. I should say is just accepting things that'll hurt you in order to just god damn it, Netero. In order to just like navigate through that is smart on him. I'll give it to him. I don't like him, but he is smart. What? What? A campaign? Jesus. Okay, let's get back to. Oh, oh my god. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, is that thing? Yeah, okay. Fuck, man. Bro, don't fuck scared the fuck out of me. Aluka is like genuinely Aluka is the most interesting character in this show. I like maybe that's sacrilege to say. I don't give a fuck. Genuinely the most interesting character in the show. And she's only been on screen for one episode. That is what I like though. I'm glad that Killua is being able to be a big brother to her because I think that's what I want more than anything. Oh, yep. Here we go. Okay. Someone fails to fulfill. Okay. Okay. So first reset her, and then wasn't sure to make. That is some shit. That is some shit. You sacrificed them? Or am I reading that wrong? The person receiving Uncle's request dies before clearing. It's considered a failure. At least one more will die. Experiment, you fucking sacrificed. uh, Same person can't make two wishes in a row. Okay. Are there others? Yeah, are there other rules that we don't know about then? Well, he's different. No, he's just different now. Nah, I think he's just completely different now. I think yeah. Oh, that's a good observation, Miluki. Yeah, he's a different person now. Oh, he's getting the fuck out of here. Oh, he's getting the fuck out of here. Oh, he's getting the fuck. Or he's gonna try. They're not gonna open it. Yeah, they're not gonna open the door for him. All right, so what if I just turn a Luca into a time bomb? What? Something. But it's oh, okay. He's saying like it's man something. The fuck? Yeah, yeah, turn him into yep, just turn it into a fucking bomb. Good shit. Just turn it into a ticking time bomb. You don't let me out, I'll turn it into a fucking bomb. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck. Okay. Holy fuck, that's a big man play. I didn't think he'd actually do it, but that's a big man play. Holy fuck. You should be proud. Yeah, you should be proud. It's such a fucked family. Such a fucked family, bro. Oh, big man move. Big man move. But what I also like is just it's just getting Aluka out of here. Yeah. Something is skilled at destroying, but fixing isn't. You must touch the. Oh, really? You do have healing powers, like just straight up healing powers. What are you? What the fuck? What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Bro, what the fuck are you? I'm desperate. I'm begging. I'm pleading. Tell me what the fuck you are. I just got done with JoJo. I'm tired of my brain hurting. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Good shit. That's my dog, bro. That's my dog, bro. That's my dog, bro. Yeah, that was good shit. Got your sister out of there. Um, and they called it a brother. I guess because it also has that something in like she also has that something in it. I don't know. But that's great. He got her out and she has the power to heal so he can just use that. That's so fun. Oh, so smart. Good shit. Mm. That's my dogs, bro. That's really my dogs. I like them niggas. That's really a group for real. All right, that's it. Yep. Oh man, yeah, that shit was crazy. Um, let the this episode we'll save the Alika stuff. even though I don't really have much to say about her right now. This episode did a interesting job on further characterizing the Zoldycks as a family. There are really fun things with other characters and stuff, but mostly this episode did a fantastic job just characterizing the family. As I said, first thing being is the further characterization of Illumi when they have the conversation between Hisoka and Illumi, talking about how exactly Alika's powers work and why they want to stop her. Because, well, one, at first I thought it was because Illumi didn't want to further change Killua from who he's becoming, right? He kind of wanted to stop that maturation because of the whole smothering love thing that he has for Killua. But it's also it that may have just been headcanon, right? It's more or less that Alika has the ability, and not even the ability, it's probable that if Alika gets out, she'll just kill the Zoldyck family, not by any like will of her own or anything like that, but Alika would destroy the Zoldyck family just off of recoil for the wish. So it makes sense that makes sense that Illumi would want to stop Alika because of that. The Zoldyck family takes a lot of pride, I should say, with their family name, and it's no different with Illumi. You want to preserve the family, with the weird kind of love that they have. It's still love, but the interesting and very funny part is when they're explaining it, and Illumi is explaining it, and I came to the conclusion. I was like, wait, because I was thinking the whole time they were explaining, I was like, but that would just mean, because he kept saying like, if you sacrifice 2 people, blah blah blah. I was like, but that would just mean that Gon would die again, and and I guess Hisoka came up with the same thing. She was like, yeah, if you do that, Gon's just gonna die. Like, Gon would just be fated to die. And while that's crazy, it's funny because Illumi's immediate response is, huh? What do you mean? Like, complete confusion. At first, I was just laughing because the whole huh thing, but then it became even more funny when I realized he was confused because he thought that he was the most loved by Killua, when in fact it's gone. It's gone. So Illumi realizes, oh shit, right, sure, right, Gon would die, right, I definitely not me, because I'm definitely not the most loved by Killua. Of course I'm not her. It's so funny, but it's also, like I said, it's a further characterization of Illumi, and by proxy the Zoldycks as a whole, where Illumi is so, that love has not gone anywhere, that delusion has not gone anywhere. It's still very much there in Illumi's mind, that he loves Killua so much that nobody else outside of the family should be able to love him as much as he does, and vice versa. Killua should not love anybody as much as he does his big brother, right? I like that because it shows you just how delusional Illumi is. With the whole smothering love thing, we of course always knew that he had a couple screws loose, but to fully see that, like, when it's DEFCON 1, and you have to think critically about how they're gonna go about this, and Illumi's like, why would he do this? Because then that would just mean that I would die, and I don't want me to die. And Hisoka coming to the conclusion that no, Gon would die. And Lumi being none the wiser about that, meaning that he never even fathomed that he wasn't on the list, that there was somebody higher than him on the people that I love list. It's really, really funny, but it's also really, really insightful. We got a couple, like I said, we got like an understanding of how exactly Aluka's power works, which is its recoil. The recoil varies depending on how many people die, or I don't even think that I'm fully understanding how it works, but the recoil varies on the severity of the sacrifice and the wish, right? So if need be, say that one like I said, if the person dies before they fulfill it, it'll just take another life, right? Like it needs to take a life in transaction for that wish, or that request. And the same thing with like the girl that one of the butlers or whatever, then she fell in love, and then had like the severity of the recoil meant that her lover died, and then her classmates and everybody else died. But since she started to hate her mom was fine. Which really cool stuff to bring up. The whole, like Ahsoka said, the coin flip of love and hate. It speaks a lot on how thin that line is. So yeah, that was really cool. Really enjoyed that. But the fake out death was, the crazy part is that Aluka broke the story so much for me, or at least like shifted the story so much for me, that when they had the whole thing of Aluka saying, "Hey, Killua, die," and immediately her killing him, I was like, oh, I was shocked, but I was like, no, that could actually happen. Like I started, like, my mind started racing. I'm thinking, okay, we're at the end of the show. As crazy as it sounds, yeah, you could kill Killua, you could do it, and Aluka seems so like unfazed and shit like that. But I should have thought about it, is that you didn't see Aluka change. I think that's the tell there. Now that I think about it, you didn't see Aluka change, and since I believe she called, instead of saying Killua, I believe she said brother. It was Aluka instead of the something that has possessed her, had taken over her. Oh my god! Once again, I could talk hours about whatever the fuck Aluka is, but I won't. I'll respect your time a little bit. But yeah, that fake out scared the fuck out of me, because I genuinely thought, oh shit, he's dead. He doesn't get, of course he wouldn't give a fuck. He would just want going to be okay. So if the wish meant like, hey, I just want you to fix him, and it was like, okay, well, die for me, he's just gonna do it, right? So yeah, very good fake out. Maybe I'm just a bitch, but like, that scared the fuck out of me. The election stuff is still going on. Unfortunately, I was so enthralled, or not enthralled, I was so shook by the death fake out that I didn't fully grasp everything that was going on. It seems like the vote came to 89 point whatever they said, whatever the figure was. And of course that means that they have to redo the vote. The more I see Pariston, the more I like him. not as a person. I still fucking hate Pariston as a person, but as a character, he becomes more interesting. One of the really interesting things that he did there, which it was cool because I like when characters do like very smart things, like genuinely smart things. Harrison being like this yes man type of character knows how to navigate his way through politics by being that yes man, right? So the fact that he is able to, the fact that he's able to take on a suggestion or a gripe or anything like that that is negative for him, and do it with a smile is one of his greatest strengths, as I forget, is it the cow or some shit, the sheep, whatever, pointed out. It's one of his greatest strengths because since he is a yes man, since he is that like super fake, you know, smiling all the time but actually evil kind of person, the best way to go about like navigating politics in this situation is, and I don't know why in reality, well, I know why people don't do this in reality, because, you know, public appearance, blah blah blah. I'm not going to get into that shit, but in a lot of ways, the best way to go about pushback is to simply accept it. And since Pariston knows that he is in a position of power, he does exactly that. He's like, okay, I accept that, right? And then he navigates his way through that pushback. So it's like this. It's almost like putting somebody in a chokehold by letting them put you in a chokehold, which in a lot of ways should not work, but when you're somebody like Pariston, you make it work. So very, very smart. You know, with him being like, oh yeah, if they lose their hunter license, they can still vote, they still reserve their right to vote, blah blah blah. And, you know, it, like I said, hate Pariston as a person, love him as a character, or at least starting to love him as a character. The rest of the Zodiacs are like non-factors to me because I don't know them. The only Zodiac that I even remotely, well, the only two Zodiacs that I remotely have any interest in right now is Jing, because he's Gon's father and he's actually a fucking demon. Since we saw like how much, or how we got to like get like a little glimpse into how his mind works and stuff like that. And as of right now, he's kind of an enigma, so of course I'm interested in him. And secondly, the snake lady, because her titties are huge. That if I'm being real with you, those are the only two Zodiacs I give a fuck about. But I say that all to say that I'm hoping that and of course we have not that many episodes left, so probably won't get too much characterization or development with too many of them, but I am hoping that at least throughout the next couple of episodes and probably the next couple of chapters in the manga, which I may or may not read, I don't know, I'm not big on manga, they'll start developing the Zodiacs a little bit more, because I like their character designs and stuff like that are they're like really cool. And they're so true to the Zodiac that they embody, that you have no choice but to at least enjoy the character designs to the point that you are kind of wishing that there is more character to them as well, in which there is. Like is it like the rat or something like that? Like he's like kind of feisty and stuff like that. The cow, he's like super like stoic and chill and stuff, like, you know, it's each of them have character traits, but I'm interested in getting some more development on their characters, because they do seem like they have a lot of potential. At the moment it's just Pariston and the other girl that's giving him pushback, and Jing, and you know, interspersed a couple Zodiacs will, you know, say their piece and stuff like that. But I do really like the election stuff. I can see how the election stuff can be kind of boring for a lot of people, because I mean, elections are boring, like politics are boring. So I can see how that could be kind of boring for some people. But for me personally, it is at some it's at some level interesting to me, because while we are talking about politics, we're talking about the politics of the Hunter x Hunter world. Like that in itself is interesting to me. So yeah, that stuff is really cool. Lastly, what I want to talk about is the relationship between the Zoldyck family, specifically Killua and Aluka here, which the whole idea, right? And even me, I thought that, okay, so he's gonna wish to heal Gon, and the more they explain on, the more I was like, how is he gonna do that though? Because apparently there's a good chance that you'll die if you either fuck up or honestly, just get close to fucking up. It's a very fine line that he was walking. I didn't see him getting out of that situation by making a wish. But what I did want from what I did want from Killua and Aluka is that I wanted Killua to treat Aluka as a little sister. And this may just be me thinking this because like Aluka with all the killing and demon god baby possessing her, or possible demon AI, or whatever it is, Aluka is adorable. And it's unfortunate that she gets treated like a monster, because in as fucked up as it sounds, rightfully so. I mean, rightfully so. We don't know the situation on why Aluka is like this, but I do know that there is just a little kid somewhere in there, and we see that with her, being like, oh hey, I missed you, I haven't, it's been a while, blah blah blah, but like she enjoys being around her big brother, right? And I wanted Killua to show her that newfound light that he's gained with the addition to Gon in his life, which even when he was a kid, of course he was kind to Aluka, it seems, and seemed to treat her as he would a regular little sister. But because of the needle, once they discovered Aluka's powers and locked her up, there was this thing in Killua that refused to disobey the order of things in the family. As you can see, there's rules to interacting with Aluka, and they are very strict and stringent rules. Like, you have to follow them down to the letter. And from what Miluki said, there's a possibility that there's more than just the 5 that were named, or announced, whatever you want to say, which kind of makes me question, first of all, what are the rules, right? What are these, like, what are the other rules? Are there other rules? I guess you should say, because I should say, because we don't, just because Miluki says, hey, that's the only rules I can remember, or that's what I know to my knowledge, or whatever, that doesn't automatically mean that, oh, they're keeping something from us. You don't want to think too hard. But if there is, the question would then be, were those rules set up to prevent Aluka from doing anything, like from acting, or were these rules to prevent Aluka from happening, or the something that is in possessing Aluka, or whatever? Are these rules to were those to prevent that, and now they just don't say anything about it because I mean it's too late. This something has already possessed it, and oh my god, Alec is such a fucking enigma. I don't even think it's a hot take to say that Alec is the most interesting character in Hunter x Hunter. I genuinely don't even think that that's a hot take, because what the fuck are you? It's so fucking weird. It's so weird. But point being, the very thing that or the most important thing that I wanted out of Killua was to reinvigorate that brother-sister bond that they had, in actually treating her like a human being. I think I talked about it in the last discussion, how it's interesting that it's interesting coming off of the Chimera Ant arc, where we had humanoid creatures treated like monsters, whereas we could have been friends with them, even though they were doing some fuck shit. They still had a bit of humanity in them that was enough to find allies in them, and see different emotions outside of the kill destroy, you know, type of shit that they were on in the beginning. And with that arc blurring the lines of good and evil so much, it's almost like the addition or the introduction of Alluka is like the ultimate test. Like, okay, now let me give you something scarier than all the Chimera Ants combined, and see if you can still treat this thing that probably can't even be defined as a monster, let alone there's a possibility that this thing can't even be quantified, right? So you can't even figure out what this thing is, how ever present it is, how omnipotent it may be, how powerful it may, we don't exactly know, right? So it's easy for us to automatically go, that's a monster, you know, whereas it could be a totally different situation. It's just that we aren't privy to what it is. The one thing that we do know, though, is that it's still a little girl. It's still Killua's little sister. And to be able to save both Gon and Alluka, because Alluka is your little sister, and of course you would want Alluka to live a happy life, even if she has this something possessing her. It's still your little sister. And this is probably going to be the turning point for Alluka. I don't think that you get rid of here's the thing, I don't think that you get rid of the something simply by loving Alluka, right? At least you don't get that result immediately, right? There's still gonna be that problem. It's just that Alluka, the little girl, still deserves love. I think that's the idea. So seeing Killua want something so simple as to like simple as like, hey, by the way, once we get out through the mountains, you'll kiss me on the cheek, and then we'll get the fuck out of there, right? It's heartwarming because it's Killua just treating Alluka as his little sister, instead of the monster that everybody else treats her as. Even Miluki kind of explains it a bit when they're like, what is he doing? Why isn't he making a wish? Of course he's not making a wish because he's planning on using Alluka's like healing touch or some shit. Whatever. What the you can just heal people? I mean, I'm not gonna get into that. We'd be talking forever if I got heal people by just touching. Jesus. You know, but the point being that even like I said, even Miluki kind of like explained it that like, oh, Killua doesn't think like us, you know, like, and you got to see that contrast with Killua being kind to Aluka, but then when he turned or the something, I guess you can call it, when he turned the something into a ticking time bomb and it was like, yeah, kill my mom. Even the mom was like, how could you make such a sickening request? You've grown up so much, you know. And the duality of having that, and then Killua, who is simply just wanting to love his little sister and get her out of here to some semblance of freedom. It shows you how much Killua has grown, but how different his family is by showing them how much Killua has grown, if that makes sense. It's a really smart way to show the maturation of your character while also showing what he's planning to do, which was, oh, I'm not making this wish, but I will wish for you to die if you know. It's really smart stuff. So yeah, Aluka and Enigma, we talked at some length on like what I believe is going on with that, because there's no real concrete evidence right now. Like there's straws that you can grasp at, and we did that all discussion last episode, but there's no real solid understanding of what the fuck is going on with Aluka, because it said she breaks the fucking world. Either she breaks the world or she completely makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like it, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a really, I'll say that much. It's a really difficult this is difficult. It's a really difficult thing to try and understand, because it doesn't make, because Aluka just seems like, and I know she's not. There's no way she's not. There's no way she is, but she simply seems like a Deus Ex Machina. And she kind of is, but I don't think that she was written as just like it's just a random ass pull, like it's a random Deus Ex Machina, like it's just to save Gon. No, it doesn't seem like that. It seems like Aluka has a greater purpose than just, oh, you're here to save Gon, because you could just have her be a healer. Why make her this something? I don't know. She is an enigma, though. She is definitely an enigma. So really good episode. It's still enjoying the mystery of Aluka over everything else, because dear fucking god. But also really proud of Killua for being a good big brother. It's just good shit. It's good shit. This new light that Killua has gained has been so good to other people, and now it's spreading to his family, specifically Aluka, of getting her out and also saving his friend. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that as well. We also have a Discord if you want to join that, talk more Hunter x Hunter or any other anime that we're watching on the show or on the fucking channel. Dear God. So with all that being said, let me get my off button ready. There we go. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.